here. Okay, welcome everyone to the summer solstice practice. So great to see so many of you here. We had about 100 people registered. So if you just want to drop in the comments where you're watching from, Colorado, Missouri, North Carolina, Ontario, England, awesome. Arizona, welcome everyone. Oregon, it's always so great to see how far reaching. Minneapolis, wonderful. Maple Grove, oh yay. Toronto, we've got Canada, we've got England, we've got the US. This is awesome. All right, so today we are celebrating the summer solstice and the longest day of the year. It makes me so happy, but yet it makes me a little bit sad because the days start getting shorter. But today is the longest day of the year. And so we're celebrating summer, the beginning of summer, and we're going to incorporate a little bit of Qigong into our yoga practice today. And in Chinese medicine, the element for summer is fire, and the meridian is the heart and the stomach. So I am super excited to share this practice with you today. If you have any mobility issues or balance, or you just feel like staying in a chair, you can absolutely stay in a chair for the entire practice. And make sure you all stick around till the end, because I'm going to give away a free seat into my 8-week yoga exploration, which begins in July. So we have an 8-week yoga exploration coming up. It will be Wednesdays at 12 Central, so it's 1 Eastern or 11 Mountain. And each week we're going to explore a different part of the anatomy. So 1 week we'll be working on hips and knees. 1 week we'll do low back and SI, neuroplasticity and gaze stabilization, feet and ankles, pelvic floor and psoas, elbows and wrists, neck and shoulders, and our breathing muscles. So I hope that you will all consider joining me for July and August. I do have a pay what you choose option. So 10, 25, 50, 75 is the full price, and then 100 is a supporter. So you'll be paying for yourself plus helping to pay for somebody else. And I'm going to drop that link right now in the comments, so you guys could save that link if you're interested in checking it out after our class. But stick around to the end. I will be giving away 1 seat into our practice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So if everyone would come to seated, a chair is preferable because you can get a little more grounded if you're seated in a chair. However, if you want to sit on the floor, you certainly are welcome to do that. I'm just going to make sure I am in my AirPods so that you guys hear me. Yep. All right, we're good to go. Okay, so come to seated. And if you're in a chair, come to the front quarter of your chair so that you feel your sit bones in the chair, and you're not leaning back onto the backrest. So feel your sit bones equally resting on the chair. Your feet are equal apart and firmly planting into the ground. Tall spine, pull the shoulders back and down. You can rest your hands on your lap and maybe even tuck your chin back just a little. We tend to sit with our head forward all day without even realizing it. So just pulling that chin back just a little, getting our neck more in alignment and nice and tall. And just breathe here, connecting with the earth, feeling our feet connecting with the ground. And you're welcome to close your eyes or simply soften your gaze in front of you. Just take some breaths here, just your natural rhythm. Feeling your chest rise and fall. As you inhale, your chest rises and your belly softens. And on the exhale, your chest falls and your belly contracts. And just observing your body and how it feels today. And perhaps setting an intention for the summer solstice. And let's extend our breath by inhaling for a count of 4 or 5, and also exhaling for that count of 4 or 5. And gently open your eyes. And let's take 3 big breaths together, bringing in the arms if that's comfortable for you. So inhale, arms up. And if it's hard on your shoulders, you can come to cactus arms. And exhale, arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Now let's do some big shoulder rolls. Really pull those shoulders up, back, down, and around. Waking up the scapula and the clavicle. And then go the opposite direction, up, forward, and around. And back to neutral. And then let's bring our left arm across, and you can hold it with your right hand, stretching out that deltoid in your shoulder. And release, and bring your right arm across. And release. Now bring your left hand to your right knee. And we're going to inhale as we sit up tall through our spine. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. The right hand goes behind you. You can use the chair to give yourself a little deeper stretch. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Right hand to left knee. Inhale tall. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to center. Now let's bring both hands to both knees, and we're going to do some cat-cows. So we're going to inhale as we broaden through the chest. Exhale as we round our back into cats. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And hold this one here and just wiggle those hips, opening up your low back. And come back up to neutral. And now I invite you to come to standing if you like. You can always stay here in the chair and follow along. Or if you'd like, you can come up to standing. We're not going to do anything super huge balancing. So we're just going to come to standing with our feet together. And take a moment to look down at your feet. Make sure they're parallel. Lift the toes and stretch them out and drop them down one at a time, pinky to big toe, getting a really good grip on your feet. The stronger our foundation, the stronger the rest of us is. And engaging the quads, the glutes, pulling the belly back, shoulders back and down, palms forward, maybe tuck that chin back a little. And just take some breaths here in mountain pose. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes. Feeling the strength in your mountain pose. And let's take a big breath with our arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, palms together and bring them down to heart center. Our heart practice today for the fire element of summer. And go ahead, release, and just give everything a wiggle. And then bring your feet about shoulder width apart. And we're going to start with traditional Qigong shaking. So we're going to bounce. We're going to softly bend the knees, bend the elbows. You can kind of wiggle from side to side a little bit as you bounce. This helps activate our energy and getting our energy moving through our entire body, also called chi or prana. And let's bounce our arms up slowly overhead. If it's hard on your shoulders, you can stay here at cactus or bounce them all the way up. This is great for lymphatic drainage. And back down. We're going to go down and up a few times. So back, bouncing them up. Continuing to bounce and bring them down. And one more time, let's bounce them up. And then down. Then we're going to do some big sigh breaths. These are great for just releasing anything we need to let go of. So staying in our same stance, we're going to inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees, coming down into a squat. Let the arms come back behind us as we let our breath out. All right, everyone. Sorry, it kicked me off again, but I think we're back. So I was explaining the big sigh breath. So with our feet shoulder width apart, we're going to inhale our arms overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees, bring the arms down and behind us as we let out a big sigh breath. This is great for releasing whatever's no longer serving us. So we're going to do 5 of these. So inhale. 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 One more. And then come back up and come back into our bounce. Those big sigh breaths are just so wonderful for releasing whatever needs releasing in our body. Now we're going to turn side to side in our bounce. So keeping our feet straight, we're just going to turn to the right and bounce. Come back to center. Turn to the left. Come back to center. And now bouncing up to the balls of your feet, lifting your heels off the floor. It doesn't have to be far, but just trying to bounce up onto those balls of your feet. This is great for ankle stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heels back down and bounce. And then slowly coming to stillness. Now pause for a moment here. Just observe how your body feels after getting some movement, getting that energy flowing through our body. Now go ahead and kind of give everything a little shake. Shake out the legs and the arms. And coming back to feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bring our hands to heart center. And as we inhale, we're gonna bring our arms out to cactus and pull them behind. Opening up our heart center. And as we exhale, bring our hands back to heart center and round our back. Again, coming up, inhale, arms back, heart opening. Exhale, palms together as we round our shoulders. And a nice little bend in those knees, soft bend. Inhale, coming up and opening our heart. Exhale as we round. Inhale. And exhale. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale. And come back up to standing. And bring your hands to your hips. Now you can bring your feet wherever it's comfortable, right around shoulder width. We're going to do some big hip circles. We're going to start to the right and really circle those hips around front and back. Stretching out the hips and the low back. And then we're going to go the other direction. These are big hip circles, as big as you can make them. One more. And come to center. Now we're going to do small hip circles. So keeping our body a little more quiet as we circle those hips around. And then go the other direction. And back to center. Now we're going to do knee circles. So you might need to bring your feet a little wider. We're going to bring our knees in and out and around. So you're kind of bringing those knees in. You don't want them to touch, but bringing them in and around. And then the other direction. And back to center. And now we're going to do pelvic tilts. So it's a very subtle motion. So hands on your hips, finding the neutral, and then tipping and lifting forward. So you tuck your butt in and your hips come forward, and then the butt goes back like a duck butt. And it's almost the same motion as cat-cow. Like if you're envisioning you're doing a cat-cow, sort of that same motion. And if at any point this is hard on your back or anywhere in your body, just simply stop doing that and then join us on the next movement. All right, now go ahead and give everything a shake. And then we're gonna bring our feet wider than our shoulders. And the feet can turn out just a little. And we're gonna bring our hands all the way up. We're gonna start in star. Inhale to star. Exhale as you bend the knees, bring the hands to cactus and goddess. So inhale, coming all the way up into star. Exhale into goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. One more. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. And then bring your feet back. And give them a little shake. Now we're going to take a wider stance, like we're coming into warrior two to our right. So our right foot turns to the front of our mat. The left leg comes in, or comes back, I'm sorry, and slightly turns in. I'm going to bring our arms up to the sides, look over our right hand, inhale, and exhale as you bend that front foot into warrior two. Doesn't have to be a big warrior two, just whatever's comfortable. And then we're going to inhale, we're going to straighten the leg, bring your hands in. Exhale, we're going to push the hands out and bend the knee. Inhale, straighten and bring the arms in. Exhale, push the hands out. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale and hold here. And then drop the right hand down, the right arm to your right thigh. Left arm comes overhead in side angle. If this is hard for your shoulder, you can bring your hand to your hip. Now from here, We're gonna circle that left arm around. We're gonna bring both hands out front, coming across, changing our feet, coming to the left side, left arm to left thigh, right hand comes up. Now use those legs to push you up to standing. Bringing both arms up. Look over your left hand. Inhale. Exhale as you bend that left leg into warrior two. Same thing on this side. Inhale, bring the arms in, straighten the leg. Exhale, push the arms out as you bend the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here for a moment. And then bend, straighten the leg. Bring your feet back together. Shake everything out. Now we're going to bring our feet closer together, about 2 fist widths apart. And we're just going to bring our hands up. And we're going to exhale. We're going to push them out. And then inhale, bringing them into heart center. Exhale, pushing them out. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, pushing them out. Inhale, heart center. One more. Exhale, pushing them out. Inhale, heart center. Now come about shoulder width apart, wherever it's just really comfortable for you to stand. And we're going to do a Qigong move called the womb-heart connection. So we're going to inhale as we scoop the water, bring it to our heart center, lift the elbows, bring the backs of the hands together and pushing it down. And then bring our arms out. And then again, scoop the water, bring it to heart center, lift the elbows, exhale, backs of the hands as we push it back down. Spread the hands apart. Inhale, scoop the water, bring it to heart center. Exhale, elbows up, backs of the hands, and push it back down. Do this a few times. Inhale, heart center. Exhale down. Inhale, scoop to heart center. Exhale down. Inhale, come to heart center. Exhale, push it back down. One more. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, down. Now from here, bring your hands to your breastbone. So we have our clavicles, and then our breastbone comes down the center between our breasts. And we're just going to do little circles up and down the clavicle and the breastbone. This is a great tool for when you're feeling stress, anxiety. It's a great soothing technique. down the breastbone, which protects our heart, and back up the clavicles, and again down through the breastbone and back up. All right, now we're going to kind of add on to what we were just doing. So finding your comfortable standing position, we're going to inhale, scoop the water, bring it to heart center. We're going to push it down and we're going to bend our knees. And you can touch the floor if you can reach it to ground yourself. And then we're going to bring our hands into a diamond as we exhale, pushing ourselves up, looking through the diamond, gazing at it above us. Exhale, float the arms back down. All right, so let's do that again. Inhale, scoop the water, bring it to heart center. Exhale, backs of the hands, push it down as you bend your knees, touch the earth if you can. Hands to a diamond. Inhales, we come up overhead and gaze through the diamond. Exhale, release down. All right, let's do this a couple times. Inhale, scoop to the heart center. Exhale as we push it down to the earth, making our diamond as we inhale. Gaze through the diamond and exhale. Inhale, scoop the water to heart center. Exhale, push it down to the earth. Inhale, bring our diamond overhead, gazing through the diamond. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, scoop to heart center. Exhale, pushing it down through the earth. Inhale, bring the diamond up through the diamond. And exhale, release down. Go ahead and give everything a little shake. I just gotta look at my notes quick so I don't miss anything. All right. Coming back into our strong mountain pose, lifting those feet, spreading the toes, dropping them down, engaging the legs and the belly, shoulders back and down. Bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Breathing in as you feel the chest rise and the belly soften and expand. As you exhale, the chest falls and the belly contracts. And taking some breaths here as we honor the heart and the stomach on our summer solstice. Now I invite you to switch the hands to heart and belly. And take a few more breaths here. Now we're going to bring our hands together. We're going to cross our hands and hook our thumbs. And we're going to bring our hands to our breasts. We're going to hug our breasts. And breathe here. This is a comforting position to decrease anxiety and depression. and to offer comfort to our heart. And gently release the hands. And I invite you to either come to the floor on your back, or if you're seated, or you can come to your chair and you can sit back in your chair against the backrest as we come to our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. If you're on your mat, you can place a blanket under your knees or your head, allowing yourself to get comfortable. Feet about mat width apart, arms at your side, palms up. And if you're in a chair, you can simply rest the palms or the tops of your hands on your thighs, palms up. You can allow your head to rest on the back. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze as you bring your awareness to your breath, as we begin to quiet the body and the mind, bringing them to stillness, except for the rise and fall of our chest. Gently release your toes and your feet, and release your ankles and your knees. Releasing your hips and your low back. Releasing your chest and your shoulders. Releasing your elbows and your wrists, your hands and your fingers. Releasing your neck and your throat. Releasing any tension from your jaw and tongue. Releasing your eyes and your forehead and the crown of your head. And trying to quiet your mind as best you can. We're all human, so it's natural for thoughts to arise. However, you can simply release them without judgment and come back to your breath as we relax here in Shavasana for a few moments. Very gently bring your awareness back to your breath while keeping stillness in your body. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And slowly opening your eyes. And if you're on the floor, roll onto one side, allowing your head to rest on your arm. And gently use both hands to push you all the way back up, with your head coming up last. And if you're in a chair, simply coming back to the front edge of your chair. And let's take 3 final breaths together. And on the final breath, I invite you to join me with an Om. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Oh. And with your hands at heart center, take a moment to acknowledge your body, mind, and spirit and all that they do for you. And take an extra moment to honor our heart in the summer solstice. And also take a moment to give gratitude to yourself for being here and showing up for today's practice. And I thank you all for being here today and practicing with me. And don't leave yet. We're going to draw a name for my 8-week yoga practice. So please come back up to your computers and go ahead and drop a note in the chat. Tell me how you feel. How did that practice feel in your body as we honored the summer solstice today? Amazing, very relaxing, light and fluid, grounded, good, relaxed. My back loves you. Thank you, Kristen. Amazing, balanced, happy. I love these words. This makes me so happy. Less stress in my mind and slowed down. And that is the whole objective to yoga. Yoga isn't necessarily about the asana, the pose. It's about bringing our mind to stillness and bringing our body into movement that feels good and allows us to feel grounded and supported. Robin said it's been a stressful week at work, so it's helpful to be more grounded. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Relaxed and focused. Thank you, Karen. All right. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link again for the 8-week yoga exploration. I put that in the chat. It should be a clickable link. So you can click that and open it so that you have it when we hop off this Zoom. Rita, I can't see the link. It should be right in your chat. If you have your chat open, you should see it. If you're on a computer, click the chat at the bottom of your screen and it should open up the chat. Can anyone else see it? Not showing. Hmm. It's not showing up in your chat? No. Okay, I just did it again. I just sent it again. So again, you need to open up the chat, and then you should be able to see everybody's comments that they've said, and you should see the link. Oh, you know what? It's my fault. I've got it set to the panelists. That was me. All right, let's try that again. Now I have it set to everyone. Now you guys should be able to see it. Yay, okay, now everybody can see it. I'm sorry, you guys, that was totally on me. I was so confused. Yes, okay, everybody's saying yes, they can see it. So go ahead and open that so that you have that saved for when we hop off the Zoom. But that'll take you to my 8-week yoga exploration. It begins July 6th. It's Wednesdays at 12 noon Central, so 1 Eastern, 11 Mountain, 10 a.m. Pacific. And they're about an hour, and they will all be recorded with the Zoom link sent out, or the replay link sent out afterwards. They'll be live on Zoom, but you'll also get the replay. So if you're not able to be live in class, you'll get the replay. So each week we're going to explore a part of our anatomy, and I'll show you poses specific to that part of the anatomy, you know, whether it's knees and hips, low back, feet and ankles. And we'll also show you how to make sure you're doing them safely and properly. So again, it has a pay what you choose option. So you can pay $10, $25, $50. The full price is $75. And at 100, you're a supporter. So you're paying for yourself and also offsetting the cost for somebody else. So without further ado, I'm just going to close my eyes and scroll and pick a name. And I picked Ritty G. I'm not sure if I said that right. So Ritty, if you're still here, can you please message me your email? Yay, glad you're still here. So go ahead, you can private message me if you like, your email address, so that I can make sure you get signed up for that. And anyone else, if you're interested, please join us. It's going to be really fun. I really like doing these 8-week series because I feel in 8 weeks you can get a good feel for what yoga can help you do, and you can usually start to see changes. So I hope that you will all consider joining me for the 8-week experience. And I will be sending this replay out later to everyone who wasn't able to be here live, and I'll have all the links and everything in there as well for you guys. So is it Ritty? Am I saying it correctly, Ritty? Yes, okay, thank you. So Ritty, congratulations. Sending me all sorts of emojis. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you everyone for being here today, for being part of this practice. I hope that you can start to appreciate a nice gentle flow. And you can always stay in a chair. Carl, thanks for being here. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a few weeks. So thank you everyone so much. Enjoy your longest day of the year. And I hope that you're able to get outside and soak in some of the summer solstice energy. I know I'm charging all my crystals today and getting them in that sunlight. So thank you so much, everyone. And I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.